Hi, welcome to the new video. Probably each of us has had fun on the playground. They seem to be less popular lately. It's because most kids prefer to play on their phones, computers, or gaming consoles at home. However, you might be surprised that there are playgrounds in the world that can be quite dangerous. Today, I'll show you 10 of them. Are you new to this channel? Make sure you've subscribed, clicked on the bell, and before we start, give it a thumbs up. Number 10. When you think of classic playground swings or backyard swings, car tire swings are one of the first things that come to mind. Their cost is low, and they are easy to build. So the question is, what makes them so dangerous? You have to be careful not to hang the tire on the wrong tree branch, because then the branch might break, causing injury. Essentially, car tires are designed to absorb road irregularities. This means that water and dirt accumulate inside the tire. So it's a perfect place for mold and all kinds of other bugs and mosquitoes. In some cases, the tire might even be so worn out that a metallic rusty wire will be coming out of it. Knowing this, would you still want to swing on an old car tire? Number 9. Adventure Playground is a playground in Berkeley, California, which first opened its doors in 1979. The playground equipment is made from recycled materials by children for children. It may sound great until you discover nails, scrap, and trash everywhere. So it is recommended to wear good shoes because of the number of loose nails on the ground. Not to mention all the planks with nails. This playground has staff on site who will offer you tools so you can build something. The purpose of this playground is to stimulate children's creativity and problem-solving skills, as well as to enable them to have fun in such an environment. What do you think about this? Let me know in the comments. Number 10. I think everyone has probably been on a merry-go-round, as you can usually find them in most playgrounds. As we know, this playground equipment can cause uncontrollable dizziness. You step on it, sit down, and let someone else spin you around. However, this playground equipment is increasingly being banned. This happens because if you lose grip, you can fall out at a great speed and hurt yourself. So, some playgrounds decided to remove the carousel because it's just dangerous. Other people would like this playground equipment to remain, but it simply requires more adult supervision. Number 6. Imagine such a situation. You have free time from school and your parents take you to the playground. You want to run to your favorite attraction on the square, but you realize that the slide ends in a 3-meter ditch. That's what happened in September 2012 at a playground in the Russian city of Tolyatti. Workers dug in the ground to get to the sewer pipe under the playground. However, they forgot to secure the area properly, so the playground was still accessible. I also found 2 other slides on Google, which I had to share with you. The next slide is on the roof of a building somewhere in the Shandong province of China. And in this picture, we see a slide built in a very strange place. I have no idea if they are real, but I'm almost certain no one wants to go down these slides. Number 6. I can see what you're thinking. Snakes in the playground? What are they doing there? And yes, this really happened at an anonymous playground in the United States. According to various stories, this place was already haunted by snakes before. When one day a school principal from the neighborhood was passing by a playground, she saw a snake that was 1.5 meters long. It was said that it was hiding somewhere near an area with a lot of sand. She had no idea whether the snake was venomous or not, but when she called someone to catch it, it turned out it was an exceptionally dangerous snake. The expert also told her that a week earlier, they were called to remove a python. Fortunately, this doesn't happen too often, but it seems quite scary to find a snake in your favorite playground. Don't you think? Number 5. Cement. The land was created by the sculptor Bob Caselli. He saw an abandoned former cement plant, located north of St. Louis, Missouri, and decided to convert it into Świętokrzyski Square. I don't want it like it was, but add a castle, pyramid for climbing, slides, animal sculptures and machinery from the old factory. He also told the construction workers, who often dumped trucks of earth and stones, that they should do it farther away. Unfortunately, the playground could never be completed because the owner died. Today, cement land is a place with a lot of scrap, so the playground equipment isn't very safe. In addition, the playground is located next to a busy railway line, so it's not exactly a place you'd willingly visit. Number 4. If you thought snakes hiding in the sand were already scary, what about a sandbox full of hornets? Hornets are insects that are larger than wasps and bees. They are also much more aggressive, and although they rarely sting, if they decide to do so, it can be deadly. In 2017, the hornets adopted the sandbox at the playground in Massachusetts. Initially, it was thought that they were related to bees, but after calling in an expert who performed a chemical treatment, the hornets still did not leave. According to several people, reports often emerged that hornets were scaring people. They finally decided to close this area because they couldn't find the underground hornet's nest.
Number 3.
When you see the next slide, you might think, who would want to slide here? If it were a real slide, of course, it would be dangerous. However, I was unable to find out whether this slide definitely exists.
Or
However,
not.
I found various types of slide photos from Taka to the Heart. Although a cheese grater can be dangerous if not handled correctly, this slide is probably just a general illusion. The slide seems to be made of metal, which could make it dangerously hot, especially in the summer. For these reasons, slides are also increasingly being removed from playgrounds around the world.
Number 2.
According to several sources, the Smoky Mountain Alpine Coaster is the longest mountain coaster in the United States. It's located in Tennessee, and many people claim it's very exciting, but it can also be dangerous. This happens because during the ride, you have to watch your own speed, and you have control over the brakes. Even though the staff try to tell people what to do and what not to do, sometimes the instructions are ignored. You go down quite fast, and you definitely shouldn't stop because there are obviously a few people behind us. There were instances when the stroller would fly off the track and someone would get injured. Some people may find this a great fun, but others claim they would prefer to ride a regular roller coaster.
Number 1.
And finally, we have the danger that nearly all playgrounds have, which is temperature. Especially in the summer, when the sun shines strongly, metal slides are exposed to relentless heat. So, it doesn't matter how safe and kid-friendly a playground seems. Slides, swings, and climbing structures can be more than just hot. Once upon a time, a playground in New York was so hot that the temperature of one of the structures reached as high as 63 degrees Celsius. Some people said you could probably fry an egg on them if you wanted to. It was that hot. The issue is that not all playgrounds take measures to keep the heat away. So, you have to consider that the playground equipment could be hot. Have you ever been on a dangerous playground yourself? Let me know in the comments. If you liked this video, leave a thumbs up. If you want to see more films we've made, click on one of them on the screen or check out our channel. Thanks for watching and see you next time.
Razem.